All right, got chapter 2, Africa, Iboga, where I got my wings, and I know whose rock it is. This is from Congo. All right, so yeah. So anyway, left my job, had a cool summer. You know, doing well, I had all these murals in my wall. I actually had to chainsaw one of the walls to take it down and put in new drywall. And I was fucking sanding the ceilings. It took me forever. Thankfully, I was a good Zen student, so I was training Zen, going out there on the weekends. And in our Zen camp, we did manual labor. So, God, my friend Scott helped me install these lights on my mural. He was a pro electrician. So I'll tell a story that he liked about Africa. I'm not going to tell you too much about Africa. But, dun-da-da-da, so I had a good, she retired, deservedly, but I had a great coach at the time. I had 2 great mentors, one the one I'm speaking of, and then another who's still a brother, and one of my best friends. We're here for a reason. So she actually helped me believe that this clairvoyance was true. She would coach people using, her own wisdom, but she'd also coach using symbols that she would, receive from the spirits. And she was very, very accurate. And she was like, I'm getting, you can choose Africa or Thailand. There's something real soft and gentle and playful about Thailand. So I went to Africa, and Africa was a fight, man. And I had actually forgotten about Iboga. I knew of it, but she's like, hey, I'm getting your spirits, want you to go do the Iboga ceremony. So I went. All the research was like, do not go to Gabon and talk to these people in, I don't even know, northwest Africa. And they're like, don't go. So I went, and you go, like, I've been to Peru twice. You go to where, dude, the shit's from the Congo. It's the strongest medicine here. So I went, it was, all right, let me tell a quick story. So I warmed up soft, German girls, Portugal, like, hey, and spent a month in Morocco, hung out with some Europeans in the Sahara. And then Ashawaria was there. Holding pattern. You needed to have a few people to do the ceremony with. And so I'm just waiting. I'm kite surfing. They played music. It was a really cool group of people. I learned a lot from them. There's also a girl there from the fucking wind. There's some Russians, and had some great stories to tell about them. These Russian girls, they had some charm. I'll keep this story short, but the way they handled a French waiter once was so funny. And then anyway, so I finally get the call. Okay, we're good. You're coming. I buy my ticket to Gabon. My first moment in Gabon, I'm in the they didn't put me in the jail, but they put me in like the airport hold. I was arguing with them over 100 euros. I thought they were trying to take advantage of me. I was like, I already paid the damn thing. What the hell? The passport or the visa process to Gabon was from like the 1960s. Like they used like fax machines basically. So there's the boxer there, and I'm a boxer. And I am going to write this. I'm not going to give you guys the whole story because some of this should be written out. But it's just funny. Like the medicine guy had to come get me. He's like, dude, you have to pay him 100 euros. I was like, all right. But there's this pro boxer, and me and him were talking. And the airport security, like, don't talk to him. He's not your friend. I was like, what do you mean? We're friends. We're chilling. So, the cool thing about the ceremony is it was on my birthday. Full moon. 29th birthday. And lightning storm. lightning. So, a lot to say about that ceremony, but, keep it close to the vest for now. And I'll have more to come in writing. And I'll tell the one thing for Scott, though, my electrician, because he loved this story. So, all right, so imagine the whole tribe's there, right? Peru's like gentle. They play you music and you're chilling. Africa, whole tribe shows up. Yeah, okay, I'm seeing Zip It, so I'm not. All right. Anyway, I'll just tell you the next day. So it's the beach and it's Africa, and it had thunderstorm that night. So there's all this mist, and the sun's just piercing through this mist. That night, I can't even tell you guys this, but the lightning storm came back, and I can't even tell you how strong Iboga is. He gave me the most he's ever given anyone, and I cut him off. He said it was rude. I cut him off 1 spoon short of where he was going to cut me off. But it's just so strong, that shit. And so the lightning comes. And one of the messages of the ceremony was I'm a lefty. So I get my left hand out. Okay, I can't even tell you guys this stuff, but the teaching of Iboga is know when you're bigger. The teaching of Africa. And, there's a lot to share. But if you're on a spirit mission, a lot of what you get is the left hand, love, compassion. There are things the Dalai Lama cannot do, right? Chinese chased him out of his territory. So all the traditions are great, but they're all training wheels. So you need to have the military. You need to have the might. Thank God we're in the USA. And the dark side, though, know when you're biggest. It's one of the teachings. And then it takes you a while to grow into that. So a lot more we could say. And always running with greats out there. For me, my eyes turned on in 2018, which was later. When I was out in Africa, I was clairaudient, which turned on in 2016. My body intuition turned on first, then my clairaudience. I worked for my eyes very, very hard. I was training in spirit the whole time. And I have a really cool story about how my eyes turned on. It was ceremonial. It happened at a divine moment. I don't even know what are these planes doing. In Sedona, in spring, there's just too many people. It's not a commercial jet. Who is that? It's like a medium-sized business jet. A billionaire. Why are they flying over Sedona? So they have a view? Come on. I'm just playing. There's air traffic channels over here. They fly over all the time. Yeah. But when my eyes turned on, it was very, very cool. I wrote a paper that was very cool at that time. And been training ever since, A lot more I could share. At the end of the day, my main medicine, teaching, service is we need a whole new game board. The truth. And there's we're standing on the shoulders of giants. A lot of work's been done. It's kind of like the Bene Gesserit, like it's been prepped. It is spiritual. It is a story. It is play. It is fun. It's a fight. All the above. But we need to get the truth, And then the way you would steward the resources in accordance with the animales who actually are cool in Gaia, and the dolphins and the whales, we go too fast. So just remember what the natives had. They didn't have huge heaps of garbage. Like, they were very thoughtful in what they created. There weren't giant, plastic thingy bobs. I mean, dude, the plastic shit's real. The sperm count's been dropping bad. They think it's the plastics. So we have to be a bit more keen on our holistic thinking. They're so reductionist. They cause issues with the reductionism, I was getting be respectful to the host planet and, just thriving on peak oil here. I'm part of it. I love romping around in my Jeep and shit, So, keep going. Tell them. Yeah, so we need, okay. The metaphysics needs to be correct. The atheism, what are you talking about? Look around you. Are you kidding me? Hallways of eternity. There are lands before time. You are unite. Every once in a while you can talk to those beings if you deserve it. And then you got your little fairy dust, you got your friends. Deserve it. You have to deserve it if you want to talk to them. And if you can experience it how they experience it, Gaia, heaven, nectar. It's so flossy. It's so glittery. It's bigger than Gaia, though. Frankly, we're ahead. Love you, Earth. But you're honestly, if you're talking about the land before time, you guys are created with some beings. Woo! The floss. The way you can perceive it in your current apparatus is interesting, but it will make you want to weep. Kiss the toe, be grateful. You're a little thing compared to some of the other things. You know what I mean? I'm Jeff Bezos. Dude, you're weird. You have something wrong with you. Elon's cool. Elon's one of the good ones. He's got a little bit of things he could cook, but Bezos is growing. When they're rich, they can afford teachers, but it's hard to get that place in your heart back, that innocence and that, respect, though. Amazon's fire. He did a lot of good work. Why pick on him? But a little too much plastic out there. All the solutions are in the works. In my opinion, the money system needs to be revisited, and but first they need the right game board, the correct metaphysics. It's obviously a creation. It's almost insulting to have this argument. And to any of the training, respect. Okay, the training wheel religions with respect helped in their time to civilize man. Respect. We would not have wealth, especially respect to Christianity, frankly, for obvious reasons. Much better than the others. The Jews, you're greedy. You need to love the other selves more. That was the whole fucking point of that story. And no disrespect. I mean, I'm friends with all these people. I got my blemishes. We have the other traditions for a reason, and they color it in. They add things. Essentially, training wheels. And then, now we got the internet. We all learn from each other. All the races hold down codes. So we learn from each other now, right? And frankly, though, could you use reason instead of the old books? So you read the old books, but then you use reason, and then your sciences can only go so far with their physical instrumentation. So you become a shaman, and you figure out things that you otherwise could not. And from there, Your whole life is your obstacle course. And if you can get the codes that you need, you have to pass your tests. You have to get the keys. Dude, this is so well crafted. Oh, they're not worth your time, man. You know what I mean? They're just not worth your time. Kant was a little fucking turd walking around the trees, you know? He knew nothing. Write a book about no logic. Oh my God, dude. Just kick him. Just kick him. Get out of here. This is Gaia. Come on. It's bigger than that. We are tribes upon tribes, man. Laniakia, you know? Laniakia. Galaxies, 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 galaxies. We don't fuck around, man. Come on. You think this place is an accident? You think this place is not on fire? It's a training ground for you. And we're trying to teach you some things. So, come on, respect us. We've been here for a long time. Many of us. We're trying to teach you guys. A lot of you guys are the teachers too. I'm trying to talk to the riffraff. God, there's a part of you that would just smite them, dude. You would just smite them. Ow! Respect the fucking animals, dude. You guys don't know that portion of yourself. Why are you torturing the mice in labs? You know what I mean? You know? Woo! Dog just barked. When you're cool, the animals will like you. The dogs will come to you. Have a heart. All right, I'm going to wrap it. There's a lot more I could say. The animals are far more intelligent than you give them credit for. Again, there are entire dimensions that you are blind to for good reason, because you aren't trusted with that. You know what I mean? Like, for very good reason. You and your swine. You know what I mean? Because you're fucking. You guys don't have the robes. You don't get to see. Enough said. Then on my soft side, because we do like to help, you know, it's kind of like that scene in Harry Potter. Just to be a nerd, I'm kind of a dork. I loved Harry Potter. Umbridge. We can't let Umbridge get us. That frowny brown ray stuff that the women from, no disrespect, I know in each generation there are perfect elders among them. Well, not perfect. There are elders among them. But we've all inherited some brown ray. Don't jump on the trampoline. You'll break your neck. You're going to get cancer. Like, ooh. The animals know better, dude. Be crisp. Like, no, I'm not going to get sick. You know, like, fuck you guys with that shit. A deep fuck you. You know? From people who know to people who do not. So grow into your strength. You can cross the bridge. Your spirits do look out for you, and they will show you the way in due time. But get out of that back office. Like, I never had a porn addiction. You guys are weird, dude. You guys are fucking weird. You guys need to clean up. Like, a lot of this mess isn't mine. You know what I mean? My soul. Like, dude, I'm here to help. Because it's fun, you know? Because I don't like to see you critters go the wrong way. And I don't want to see this planet taken by some fucking lobsters, you know what I mean? So, you know, it's a lot to, I'm sure a lot of you are having a hard time tracking this, because I'm trying to reach those of you who are sincere and rational. And for me, a lot of this was incredulous, but you will get your experiences. And I could give you an easy one. Getting please don't. But, all right. If you walk your walk, you will get your experiences. It will be proven. And it will be given to you at a pace you can handle. Learn to trust your subconscious and the forces within you. It's far more colorful than you think. Open up the box of crayons. Use the neon. Don't be afraid. Yeah, anyway, shake that shit off you, that, a lot of that shit in the collective. Ew, dude, be braver, be bolder. No, 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 no. No. Say no to that stuff, guys. Come on, we're strong, we're healthy, we're lit. We got this. We know the truth, you know? So, I'm going to let it go at that, and we'll wrap chapter, and see you later. Love you guys. Let me try and, what I was getting this morning was give them a few things, like first hit them and then help them. So, okay, we hit you. You guys are way behind. You haven't been doing your homework. There's a lot you don't know. You're making a mess. It's all tracked upstairs. You guys are racking up a huge rack of it's a mess. You guys are making a mess. So you need to know the truth. It takes a lot. Okay, now help them. So, okay. It's hard for me to help because I went through it, but I used to have a phase where I would wake up at 3 a.m. in the morning and read. Now it bores me because my own cognition is by far the highest voltage. I'm connected to them, so I learn through them. I would read Integral Theory from Ken Wilber. He makes many clumsy mistakes, but I would definitely read Ken Wilber. If you haven't read Ken Wilber, who are you? Follow guys like Jordan Peterson. He's a good egg. Be cool like Joe Rogan, Aubrey Marcus has some knowledge for you. Ben Shapiro. Common sense shit, dude. Do not be a lefty. Be party 3 like me. Party 3, we got it. They all have their issues. I have my issues. Let's not pick on each other. Same team, one sport. Well, some of us are on the same team. And what else would help you guys? Okay, Hara. I don't know. Most people, when they're meditating, I don't know what they're doing. I tried all the styles. There's Tibetans can fucking melt the snow. You need to find the actual thing where you need to actually meditate. It's a physical. You need to grip it. Oh, and you need to turn your chi on. They're not gonna give it to you unless you're living your if you're doing swiney stuff, it's you can't even get to that place in yourself. You know what I mean? You need to clean up. Jordan Peterson will help you with that. Live a good life. If you're not living a good life, you have no shot. Then find it. Physically fucking find it. Yeah. It's in there, dude. You have to learn how to truly meditate. Move like a critter. Don't be one of those idiots in the gym. Have you ever seen I go to the gym. I'm just have you ever seen that picture of that antelope all jacked up? It's ridiculous from a purview of your life to care that much about your muscles. You need to be strong, you need to be fit, but no one needs to be seeing pictures of your fucking leg muscles, dude. Come on, wear the robes. What the fuck? You guys are way too, we call it 4D or juvenile. Little bit of that, not too much of that. It's all balance. I'm trying to speak to young men out there. I'm sure there are women listening. To the women, and you guys, I don't have much. Try to hold. I don't really want to speak to you guys right now at this point in my life. You guys are welcome to listen. But young men, goddamn. What are you guys doing? What are you guys doing? I got on TikTok and immediately was the fuck with this. It's way too fast. Be in nature. Go listen to some true natives. Sit in native circles. Cater will help you. Cater out of Asheville. Kadar. Cater. He holds down. And if you can afford it, go to Peru. But do your work first. Don't show up there a mess. You know what I mean? Be wearing the robes before you show up to someone else's medicine. Like, okay, medicine. All right. I'm trying to channel some stuff for you guys. All right. So standing. Okay. This was okay. I'm trying to like go back 10 years. It actually takes a lot of courage to stand and to not, like, I almost want to give this to you guys, because you guys, a lot of you kids listening, like, if you're like a teenager, listen to something else. This is for when you're in your 20s, okay? I mean, you can listen. I don't know. Just be a happy kid. Don't worry about your Instagram if you're 15. Try and have a heart and be a kid. Try and have a heart and be a kid. Do that. You guys are maturing way too fast. When I was in college, we were funny. Like, we were kids. We romped. Y'all are trying to grow up, and like, you listen to people on YouTube telling you to maximize your fortune, and you guys are too serious. You're missing the whole beat. It's skittly. This place is yummy. It's an adventure. It's a journey. Ha! Jafar! Like, don't let the bad guys get you. You know, there's a lot of, you guys come from your heart. Celtics taught that. Heart first. Heart first, then sword. Heart first, then sword. Get your heart. Get your heart. Then, when you're an adult, if you're one of us, pick up the fucking sword. You got to sift through all the nonsense that you inherited. And the standing is, no disrespect, your bloodlines, though. A lot of gifts, but you're bigger than that. So, standing. Go get your real truth. You have to outgrow your, those versions of yourself you crafted dear in your heart when you were a child. You need to re-author them. Okay? That's standing. Trying to think who else would help you. It's really boring to me now, but there was a book in like the 1800s called Your Forces, and learn about your subconscious, your forces, and how you use them. Maybe I'll post you guys a link. I will. I'll be helpful. I'll give you guys a list of good books. I'll give you guys okay, I can open up a ton of writing. Yeah, I mean, I could shortcut you guys the truth if you want the truth. Thankfully, I'm a juggernaut in an IQ sense through my grandmother's side, on my dad's side, and, you know, it's easy for me. We all have strengths, you know. I'm not 6'4", but when it comes to IQ, I'm like 9'9", and okay. So yeah, we can open that up for you guys, make it easy. I'm just trying to make this video interesting. I find people boring when they lecture. Again, your subconscious can track things. It's meant to be more colorful, you know. It's kind of how creation is, multidimensional, you know. You got all sorts of aspects, everything in its due time. Try and get your Panther codes. Listen to Aubrey Marcus. He'll help you. No one's perfect, you know. Be cooler than, again, kind of that brown ray negative version that's out there in the collective. Be cooler, be stronger, be calmer. Put yourself through those stress tests. Like, you should be able to, you don't have to do it every day, but you should be able to like sit in a sauna for like hours. Like, I don't know, maybe not hours, but you should be able to press it. Like, go through that hard physical training. You guys know what I'm talking about. If you can't do a cold plunge, like do all that stuff, you know. So that's enough. We're trying to help, and we are on divine timing. Just got a message. LinkedIn. So most of you guys, I'm sure, are already doing a lot of this stuff. Like, and good job. Hats off. But if you can get your own, and I'm not recommending this because some of you guys are not really good people. If you're actually a good person, though, then yes, try to connect to your spirits. They will help you. And you need to meditate for a while. You need to have a clear map of reality. You need to be interpreting your experiences as they are, your lessons and trials and tribulations, and your play. Get your fortitude, get strong, get your health, do your yoga, figure out your body, get your fascia all flexed out, and get in your body, release all those knots and scaredy. There's a lot you can grow into. So you hold those things in your postures, traumas, wounds. It'll take you a while. Track your dreams for a phase. Track your dreams. If you can't remember your dreams, try. Set an intention. Put the fucking... it's not that hard. Yeah, man. That's enough. Yeah. Peace. Find your peace. Be a lantern of peace. Be a lantern of peace for these people. They're moving too fast. Get them into their hearts. Come from the meadows of before. Be in the sacred portion of yourself. Please focus. That's what I'm getting. Okay? Thank you. You're on mission. This is eternity. Everything is tracked. Don't play the small games. Play the big games. And you will be rewarded.